Hello, everybody. My name is Pumelela Chazibana, and welcome to the Cheat Code. This is not a throwback story hour. This is a real-time conversation with filmmakers who have been in the game long enough to know that working hard is not always the cheat code, but working smart is. Today, I am joined by the lovely Neo Tsubele. Hello, Neo. How are you?
Hi, I'm great, thanks to you.
I am well. Thank you so much for joining us. But before we dive in, please just tell me who you are briefly and what your role is on set.
Hi guys, my name is Neo. I am a girl from the Free State, Kimosotho. I fell in love with film and television. And
Yeah.
then, since I fell in love with it, decided to take it seriously and have a career in it. On set, I am an assistant editor, actually, post. I work on the post side. So I'm an assistant editor in the whole production situation.
What does it mean being an on the assistant editor on the post side? Like, what does that mean?
So, in essence, I assist editors. I am the one that receives footage from the DIT. I am the one that makes sure that everything is aligned for the editors. I prep footage for all the editors. So, anything and everything that's missing, they come to me. Any question they have, they come to me. So, in essence, I must remember every single thing about a show or a
Ooh,
movie.
ooh,
Yes.
that must be a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but I love it. At the end of the day, it's just the creativity of it. That's the other thing. You have to be very creative, and I love it. I enjoy it.
And what would you say is like your cheat code in terms of making sure that your footage is organized?
So you know what? We have our best friend called Premiere Pro. Our best friend is the loveliest
So
friend.
that's, sorry to interject. So that's the software that you use.
Yes. So that's the software. This software is your bestie as an editor and assistant editor because this bestie can actually do almost everything. It's a matter of you checking things and making sure that things are aligned. So one of the things that I really love about it that you can sync up all your video and audio via Premiere Pro in a very easy and quick way. That's the first one. That's my first cheat code coming to the software side. And then on the other side of communication and all, I have made sure that I communicate not only with my DIT, but also with my continuity person on set. Because in essence, I am the communication from, it's the editors, me, then people on set. So whenever communication needs to pass through, I'm the one that it passes through. So it's highly I recommend it to have a person on the other team, which is what's the set that I can communicate with and ask questions. Because in some instances, you find that um, we miss things. Like I would miss something, and an editor's like, "Oh my gosh, I don't have a certain clip," and the continuity person, I can just shoot a text quick enough and information is passed through and things are sorted. So my cheat codes are my bestie, the Premiere Pro, and the other one is having someone on set that you can
Yeah.
communicate with.
So it's not CapCut.
No, no, not CapCut, Premiere Pro. And the other thing is always update your software. That's my other cheat code. Always update it because you'd find that you want to do something so easy, but the software that you're on that is not updated does not have it. But as soon as you update it, you're on track and everything is lovely.
And when does your work start as an editor?
How?
Like when do you start working only when you are like on set, or do you start working when you get the script? Like how does it work?
Oh, I work as soon as footage is being brought to the office. As soon as shooting commences, I start as the beginning. I'm part of the beginning. That's the other thing that you need to take into consideration that as soon as they start shooting, you have to be there. So as soon as scripts come out,
Yeah.
it's best to read them. It's best to familiarize myself with them, to
Mm.
know that, oh, okay, this is where we're going and this is where we're heading and this is what I'm expecting.
And what do you do when you get overwhelmed? Don't you get overwhelmed with footage?
I do. I do. I start singing. I'm not the best singer, but listening to music to calm myself down because it gets tricky sometimes. The other time I was even saying to one edit, I'm like, it seems like on Fridays, whenever they
Yeah.
are busy, because Fridays I'm not during the weekend. I'm not at work. They will have all their questions come Monday. Everyone. At the moment, I have six. At the moment, I have five editors that I work with. So imagine getting texts from five people asking you different questions about different episodes, about different scenes. And that's not the only thing. Now I have footage in front of me, I have my environment, also people that I work with also needing my attention. So it does get frustrating and like overwhelming. But number one thing also, always have a book, a book
Yes,
where you
you're
keep
right.
all your notes
Yes.
and all everything, guys. Always have something that you're writing things
Uh,
down, even if it's just a notes on your computer. Have somewhere where you're keeping track of every single thing that you need to do and everything that you're going to do. It makes it easier. Having like everyone knows in the office, I have a book, and if you come to me, I'm first going to open my book and then
yeah.
head to my machine. That's me, and that has been working for me. It alleviates a lot of stress for me.
So it won't work for someone like me who's not organized. So I can't be an editor.
You will have to have a very good assistant editor that will keep most of your things organized for you,
Okay.
which is something that I also do for the editors that I work with. Keep almost everything organized for them so that we're good and we are all in understanding of each other.
And what advice would you give to someone who wants to also pursue editing,
You
upcoming
know what?
filmmakers?
When it comes to editing, don't just think of you're just cutting, that you're getting a script, you're going to cut what the script says, you're going to cut what everyone is saying. Number one thing about editing is you have to be creative. I always tell people that you're part of like a crew that is magicians. You're going to have to make things appear if they're not there. You like in essence you have to be very flexible and very open-minded, because in some instances people ask you to do things and you're just like, hold up, how am I going to do that? But then you have to submit, you have to push through. So just be open-minded, really be open-minded, and don't be afraid of communicating with people on set, because I think one thing also is that it's like a segregation type of situation where because you want to do editing, you will just stick to people in post. No, go and mingle with people on set, understand what's going on, so that when you are behind the computer and you're cutting, it's like, oh, I get it, they said this and all of that.
Yeah.
So keep an open mind, be ready to be a magician and be ready to be really creative, and just enjoy it. Hey, it's a lovely process. Don't be so stressed all the time. It's
Yeah.
a lovely environment. Lovely.
So we hear you, Neo. If you are not a magician, then stay away from editing.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us. We have come to the end of our session, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having
Thank
me.
you,
Thank you.
Neo.